The pressures of modern life are felt most acutely in the corporate world, and it is here that the journey is sowing the seeds of awakening, and consciousness in business is taking root.
The kinds of clients that we are attracting are people who really believe in what we believe in, that we can make the world a better place through business.
People that are doing that conscious effort and know what's required of them, not just making money and growing their bank accounts, but being able to contribute back to society.
The mythology of capitalism that success had to be difficult, it had to be long, it had to involve struggle and winning over other people and competition, all those things. Those are the myths that we clear out with our clients, that it does not have to be so hard, it does not have to be so painful, you don't have to hurt other people, you don't have to compete and destroy the competition.
When it comes to conscious working, you do things with morale, with values, with the core of you as the prime force, as opposed to seeking out monetary reciprocity. So in essence, you know, you're working from what you really want out of life.
Mark Monczek's company is based in New York, where they are working on a conscious level in one of the toughest arenas on the planet, with the aim of creating a shift in how business operates.
2 years ago, when I took my first Journey Intensive, that totally changed my view of the world and what was possible. It kind of lifted the veil of darkness from my past, a script that, you know, things can't really turn out so well, or if they do, it's got to be a really hard struggle, and it's got to be painful, and it's got to be long, and it's got to be arduous. And when I saw that was really a myth, that was just something that I came to believe based on what my parents experienced. And I saw that there was a totally different way to be able to create a business and live a life that created marvelous, miraculous changes here inside Perform Excellence with the kind of people that we've brought in here, the kind of atmosphere, the fun that we have in working, and then with the clients that we've attracted and the work that we've been able to do with them.
Mark Riesenberg is one client who has benefited from this new approach by embracing it within his own organisation.
The name of my program as a business coach is Thinking Big, Focused and Organized. And focused and organized I've always been, very clear on my goals, very clear on what I need to do daily and weekly to move towards those goals. Where the journey processes have really helped me is with the Thinking Big piece. Now I believe it. It's real. It's in my DNA, in my metabolism, in my, right to the very core of my source. And it's rooted in the results that I'm seeing for myself and for my family and for my community of clients. And it's very exciting. It's very exciting. The sky is the limit. The journey delivers on what it promises. With my business, I feel more comfortable, more confident that I can relax into myself. And it gets translated for the client as well. I find they answer the questions more deeply, that they also start listening more powerfully. They get excited about the possibilities that will in turn create a very powerful result, which is a better individuals creating a better world.
I mean, what you're saying, I would characterize it as, being in... Sometimes what I'll do is I'll start with a change belief process or something that just dips their toe into the concept of going within and touching source and being able to see how a previous experience was shaped their reality and continues to shape their reality. If you're afraid of anything, you really have a significant fear, you're not going to be able to do what you really believe you can do. You won't be paying attention to your brilliance, to your unique gift. You won't be paying attention and being present for your employees and see what they can create. You won't be present for your customers and seeing what you need to do to serve them. You'll be focusing on that fear or that anger or that resentment. So clearing out the blocks is absolutely essential, both for the business side to be able to create that great business, but also on the personal side to be able to work without fear, work with joy, being able to say, you know what, things will turn out well if I do well. And then forgiveness is a huge part of what makes the journey unique. Once you forgive and you move on, now you open up opportunities for wonder, for surprise, for joy. If you're holding on to that blame and somehow you're blaming something else, someone else, you're going to be in that energy. You won't be able to manifest abundance, because abundance only comes when you're in the present. And that's why the journey work is so exciting, because it is the fastest, most potent way to get to what's blocking you. And when you've done a process with somebody, they have honored you and trusted you with their soul. I believe that their connection to you deepens, and their appreciation and even love for you and our love for them deepens. So it's extraordinary to be able to actually be in a business relationship where you use the word love. You know, who would think that business and love go together? Right? But we do love our clients. You know, we love them as people. We love the business that they have. And the journey process just deepens that and really helps us see each other as real people, not as roles or not as facades or, you know, personas, but real people.
It does. It absolutely. You are really living your life.
Our clients, after the journey, are completely vibrant and passionate for what they're doing. A lot of the times they come in here with things that are blocking them from taking their business to the next level. It's almost as if they're debilitated and they can't progress. After a journey session, they're completely enlightened. There's an aura to them. So in essence, after either one journey, 2 or 3, they're ready to conquer the world. And it's an ongoing energy. It's like they're connected to themselves, and they've been able to ground themselves and focus as to what they want to achieve.
I wish I would have known this before.
Another of Mark's clients has found using the journey of great benefits in clearing out her issues, which as a direct consequence has allowed her to flourish in business.
Yeah, no, I see that expanding as
What you're uncovering in the journey work is the places where you have been stopped, or you get to see certain kind of behavior that you've done and how you did it in some form of self-defensiveness. The most profound is that clarity and intention opens it up for the person on the other side. So there's a feeling that the team is working together. I think in some ways I have a commercial real estate company, and so the diversity of types of people that one comes in contact with is very wide-ranging. And what I have found since doing the journey work is that I don't have any problems in meeting the people and in talking with people. Whereas before, you know, you might say, oh gosh, I'm not sure I can call this one, or, you know, because he'll see me this way or she'll see me that way. And the kind of work you do in the journey, it puts that to rest. And so there's almost a boldness that comes out, and in a very positive way, and you feel excited about what you're doing, and so that enthusiasm sort of carries the day. And also one is more focused. You know, you're there to complete a certain job, to have X number of things done so that you can move a transaction forward. And that process has become easier. I personally wish I had done this work 30 years ago. What you discover is that when you speak what you need, or where the issue is, then people can help you and address it. And it would just be an easier place. Business is easier. Every day is easier.